third day at the World Congress on Disaster Management, Mumbai. Today, my words are two: how and when. And not only they're linked, the two of them, but they're linked also to the previous 2 days' words that inspired me so much. First day was daring to change, and second was accountability. How do I implement what I know about? How do I make my expertise and my knowledge practical, something that can be implemented? How do I share with people experience instead of only knowledge? How do I dare moving from this comfort zone of knowing and only sharing my knowledge to actually go and check in the field, in the ground, in the practical experience, how it works, what does not, and how it could work better. Yesterday I had a very inspiring lunch with 2 young practitioners of disaster management who were faced with massive floods in the state of Kerala in India. And they were telling me how much they enjoyed some of the presentations, but they were kept with the question after, how? So I told them, ask and ask. And they didn't want to offend. I said, there's no offense, but just ask the question very constructively, very positively. And when people tell you this and that, okay, how would you recommend to put that in action? This is accountability also for the ones who knows, the ones who has the expertise, the ones who did the research. Yes, may not be an implementer, but needs to support the implementers to make it practical. Somehow we cannot stay only in the what and the why, like we cannot be only in the how. Because if we do the how without knowing why we're doing that and what we're doing, that's a disaster. So how do we link these different questions together? And whether the comfort zone is from one side or the other, how do we dare going outside where the magic happens, where the connection happens with others, and where we can really meet this common ground, where what we know, what we have learned becomes a change, a difference in the lives of people, in our own lives, in practicality. And an essential second question is when? When will I do that? I mean, we have all experiences in our own lives and even in our jobs, how we avoid sometimes the question of the when, because it gives us time and we procrastinate, and maybe with some luck we will never end up doing it. No more. My invitation so to you and to me is really to step into awareness about how and when in my life, in our lives, in our jobs, in our projects. How and when are we going to make this difference and to make it happening?